welcome back to my channel. My name is Scrap Queen and today I like to show you a custom-made album. Some very nice lady from Spain asked me to make a custom-made album which includes 200 photos, and I said, well, 200 is way too much. So she said, well, then make an album for 100 photos. So I said, yes, that's a pretty good amount, so yeah, let's do that. So when I started this album, I really get wild and I counted the places for photos, so now it's 150. So we came along good. So anyway, this is the front, and I used 3 different collections from Prima Marketing. I used the Prima Marketing Rose Quartz, I used the Amelia Rose, and I used the Cherry Blossom. So these 3 are mixed perfect together. So I used, I think, 1.5 paper pad. Yeah, I think I do, or just 1, but I don't know, because the Cherry Blossom and the Amelia I had a few left, and the Rose Quartz was a full, and that one is not finished yet. So yeah, definitely one pad. Anyway, that does not matter. Okay, let's have a look how it looks. So okay, the front, I made a see-through frame with nice butterflies on the bottom, and inside I made a tag which you can put your photo on the back for the lady who wants this, so she can put her photo in and have a nice picture on the front. But for now I have this: let's go somewhere where the stars kiss the ocean and the wind sings through our hair. Alright, for the spine I use again this, I really don't know how you call this, but I really like it. I used it on my nautical album from Victoria Designs earlier, and I really love how that turns out, so I use it again. So it's wrapped around the spine, and I use some fluffy ribbon and the seam binding and some bronze elements for the back. Really nice. So the back and the front are the same. I love this color seam binding, and I colored it my own with, yeah, well, I mentioned it in the tutorial. So if you want to know which color I colored my seam binding with, then follow my tutorial, because I mentioned it in the tutorial. I can't remember. Anyway, let's go inside. So this is huge. It is. It's really very thick. Alright, so let's dig in. Yeah. So this is a pocket on the front. I leave this for the one who gets this, so she can cut out these little words and glue them on her pictures if she wants. The first thing is a booklet, and I used a small ATC card I left over, and in here I left it plain for a nice photo in here. Then we have 2 photo mats in here and on the back for the photos, and then in here there's a large tag. On the front I leave it plain, and on the back I did some photo matting. Oh, and on each page there is a large photo mat, which I put some white photo mat on and some design paper to give it an extra nice touch. Alright, so let's put everything back in. So actually this is a, how you call this? A 3-way belly band page. Let's call it that way. Okay, let's flip this to the left. And here we used a die. I cannot remember the name because someone gave me those dies. So, but it's really a fancy one. And let's flip this up and this down, and then we have more photo mats. There we go. And on the back also lots of place for big photos. Then we come to an activity page, and on the front I made a pocket with on the back, of course, some nice photo mats. Then this goes up, and there is place for 4 photo mats from 10 by 15 centimeters, and this goes down, and we have also 4 photo mats. So this is the same one as my Christmas magic, but now I flipped it the other way around, so to give it just another extra touch. Alright, so, oh, and in here there is a tag with some photo matting on the back. This goes back in all the way. Please go all the way in. Yep, here it goes. Then this flips to the left. Then we have, I used 4 envelopes, and in here, the first one, I made on each envelope, I made some incisions so I can put little tags in. Really love that touch to a page. And in here, a photo mat. And then this flips to the bottom, and I hope you can see it, but it's just design paper on the bottom. Then this flips, was not in the right order. My mom just saw this album, so she did not put it right back, but that's no big deal. Then in here again 2 little tags, and in here I left also an ATC card or a postcard, whatever you're going to call it, on the back, place for photo. Then we have this one first, also some incisions with some nice tags in, and she can put some photos in here, of course. And here we have the tag made on the right side. I thought that would be easier to pull it in and out. And on the back it's plain. And in here also a few incisions. Oh no, this is not an incision. These are just leftover pieces I made, so you can tuck something in. I really like that, how that turns out. Okay, so, and on the back it's plain for photos. And then this closes with some magnets. Alright, I see something here, what's not, don't know. Oh, that's from my trouser, okay. It's from the button. Okay, then we go to this page. And this opens up with these 2 swing tabs. These are bronze charms. On the top I made 2 clear pockets, and so you can pull this out, so the rest is just clear, and you can put nice photos on here at the front and in the back, and then you put them back in. Really love this fluffy thread ribbon, or how you call it. Then you flip this to the left, and then we have 4 tags with nice photo mats, and they each get bigger and bigger. And this is the large one. Alright, then this goes back in. So yeah, there is a lot of space for photos. And then this, it does not need to, but it's supposed to be closed with these swing tabs. If they, oh yeah, here it goes. Oh, and in here I made a large tag. Lots of place for photos. Okay, then this flips to the left. On here I made a clear pocket with 2 postcards in it, but on the back you still can put some nice photos on. And here I made another patchwork page. I just love them. You can put a nice photo on if you like. And on the back I leave it plain, and here a big size for nice big photo. Then we go to this, and this is exactly the same thing as the first one. It's a triple belly band page. On top we made a booklet with 2 nice photo frames in, and 2 postcards with a photo frame or ATC card or whatever you're going to call it, and a big tag with nice photo frames. And this goes all back in. Look how cool this works. And in the back there is a big photo mat. And this should be going back in. Here it goes. Okay. Then this flips to the left. And here again I used dies who someone sent me to me, and I really love this one. Really, it's amazing, gorgeous. Then this flips up and it's plain for photos, and this also. And then we have 4 photo mats. Oh no, 4. 2. Yeah, well, 4. 8 exactly. Then I used this one again, the puzzle page I call it. And when you want to open it up, you have to do these little tiles first, and then this flips to the right. And then in here we have made a large tag, and of course you can take this out if the page is closed also, but then we can close it down like that, but this also opens up like this. So loads of place for photos. Okay, then this flips to the left. Then this opens to the left. And then when we flip this open, and in here I made 2 nice photo frames. Embellished it with a nice pink ribbon. So the album is really light. And on this side I made also a big pocket or a big tag. And then this flips all back in with a magnetic closure. And on the back we have, and it won't come out. Okay, why is it not coming out? Something is stuck. Wait just a sec. Aha, this was the devil. This gets stuck. Okay, so I think it's better to glue this down. But the reason why I left it open is so the person who gets this can glue her photos beneath. So I'm going to see if I can solve this. But this was really getting stuck. So okay, I don't get it in yet, but really love. And this was actually the front of the paper pad. I really like how this turns out and the glossy things. So I will leave this out because I want to check how I can solve this. I don't want to tear my pages. Alright, then we go to the last page, and this one is also 2 clear pockets with photo mats on it, and I really love how this turns out. It's really cute. And I did some embellishment on the left, and then on this side we have again the photo mats, and again I embellished it with the pink ribbon. I love the pink ribbon. Gosh, it's not easy to get something out, but for me that's perfect because then I can see how I can fix that before I send it off. Oh, here it goes. Ah, here was just a little bumpy. Alright, anyway. Anyway, these large tags are really nice to put some photos on the back and to have many photos on if the person wants that, and the person wants that because that was the total idea of making this album. Okay. Yeah, I just want to put it perfect back. And then we have again a closure, but it is not necessary, but it's just an extra thing. And then on the left also a big photo mat. And then this slides back in. And then we flip it over, and then we have the last page. Again, a clear sheet pocket with, on the left side I kept it plain. And again a patchwork page, and it's all plain for nice photos. Alright, what do you think? So I counted and there are place for 150 photos, so yeah, that's amazing enough. So I did not do anything on the inside covers because it's busy enough, but it's not overdoing. So if the lady puts her photos in, there is still room to expand the album. So did not make a closure because the album is huge. It does not need a closure. So yeah, I hope you like it, and I hope she liked it. So if you are going to follow the tutorial, please note that for these photo mats you don't need the big photo mats I am doing in the tutorial, because I left them out and I made a simple photo mat instead of the big photo mats. Let's show you. I did make these big photo mats with 4 pages, and that is really not necessary on this big album because it was thick enough and I made a lot of place for photos, so that was not necessary. And there is one thing I want to mention before you're going to start the tutorial. When I start the pages, I made not a double opening, an extra hinge. This is the waterfall hinge, and I made it a double because we definitely need the space, otherwise your pages are going to be standing up like this. But it's no worry because I fixed it later in the tutorial. So, but if you are in an opportunity to do it right away, to make an extra hinge on it, an extra hinge, then please do, because you're going to need it after the pages are done. So, but in the album, in the tutorial, I explain how I fixed that. So everything is be fixed. Alright, that was the 2 things I wanted to tell you before you're going to start the tutorial. That are the 2 things I changed. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this album, and well, let's see if you like the tutorial too. It's a really go along with me tutorial, well, as usual. Okay, anyway, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.